Welcome in, everybody. How are ya? Kissing my glass. That's funny. And Sweet Pea Muldoon. Welcome in, girls. We're getting the train any minute, any second, hopefully. And then we'll get some crafty things or boy, no one took this last time. I filled in on a show. She is head base. She beautiful eyes and the face coloring. She just needs some TLC to fix her up and bang her out. She look at her lips aren't even feathered, so she's going to be available. And you know what? If you did her up in Christmas and put a big old Christmas thing on top of her head, she'd bring in some bugs. But even with her original necklace, she has wear, but construction wise, she is great. And we have a raid. Woohoo! And Our Lady, handcrafted by Susan. Everybody, please follow her. Thank you for the raid. And I'm back, y'all. I hope I have something you might like this time. We were just talking about the head vase. I was telling them you put that up in Christmas colors, and she would bring in some bugs. She's gorgeous. Anyway, I want to thank Gypsy Eyes Create. That's what it is. Gypsy's Eyes Create. I kept trying to say craft before. I'm sorry, Gypsy. Please follow. She is the engineer of this train, and we all appreciate her so much and for the option and the availability to go on. Thank you so much. I'm the rock star. I think it's you, Gypsy. But anyway, um, I have a little kit I'm going to give for a giveaway at for buyers at the end. So we'll go ahead and run this little lady and watch. I didn't load her. I didn't load my stuff. I had the other trains. Okay. Anyway, if anyone is interested with her, oh, here they're coming in. Wow, my listings are like falling out here. Huh. Oh well. My Gibby's in there for okay. So anyway, y'all, she is 18 bucks if anybody's interested in her. I go to 15. So she'll be available if anyone wants. Just ask me to run her and I will. We had this little gal from last show. She is a Holt Howard. And if you love Rusty Krusty, she's fine. But I was going to redo her in pink and do her feathers and freshen her up and put new wings on her. But, I've had her, what, 5, 6 years? Haven't gotten to her. So, unfinished project, y'all. So, she would be 25 if you're interested. And let me know on that. And I'll show you a couple that I know are in the show. We have our Winter Wonderland snowman. I'm going to bring that one up for you. And well, it's supposed to be Winter Wonder. I wonder what I named it. Haha. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it's a wall hanging, or you could make it like my mother had started it. She was worse at me than certain projects. So your finished product would look like that on the wall. The directions alone were $8 back in the day. So you have that, and you have everything to make it. She has a lot of it cut out, all the pieces, and you have your whole sheet. And she mi- mix matched all the colors and all of it. So it is here. And let's see what this piece is. I think she has part of it done. Oh, I'm going to make it a mess, y'all, but you need to see it. So, yeah, so here's part of the wall hanging. And if you're a quilter, so she has the two main big pieces done. So, anyway, that if you're a quilter and a sewer, you will understand it better than I do. Although I did get her sewing machine, but I don't know how to do it. So that is up for $10, y'all. And please, like I said, follow Handcrafted by Susan on the front of the show notes. Yep, they're still there. Um, has all the sellers in the show, and we would appreciate a follow. They did a lot of work getting everything going, and they're great sellers. So please follow them, and especially our engineer, Miss Gypsy Eyes. I want to say craft again. No, create. Gypsy's Eyes Create. And y'all, she is not a crafter. She is an artist. If you, I think I ran that while I'm running, talking. I'll just run it again while I pack it up. Anyway, she was bringing things that she has created, but they are arts. They are not crafts. So she had a really amazing pieces. So make sure and follow her. So this will be here if y'all need it. I might put it in the buy it now because I have 50 projects to get to yet, and I know I won't get to all of them. But that'll be here. Oh, all the little pieces will be in there. All right. Um, more unfinished projects. Look at this. We have a vest. She loved her blues, I think, and her glitter. So the vest is it is almost done, y'all. I think you need a serger and you'd be done. So you have this whole set, this piece. Yeah, that just needs to be. I wonder if my dad would wear it. I don't think so. But anyway, so that just needs a little bit of finishing. I was trying to get to my stamps, but they are buried. I mean, not my stamps, whatever those things are called, the kits that you have like 10 things in them and you kind of do that. Okay, I have the nautical vest. And this one's not in there. Hmm. Okay. It would be $7 if anyone's interested, but let's find the nautical one and bring that out too. um, well, I got these together a long time ago, and then I'm like forgetting which bag is what, right? All righty. Okay. I don't see the nautical immediately, so I'll show you this one. So that best would be 7. If anyone's interested. And look at this little package. What do we have here? Is it a bunny ears? Nope, it's a snowman. Look, a little head goes up here. And so, oh, he has this carrot nose and everything. So this is an unfinished project brought to us by my mom. So this is Mr. Winter. So it's a little snowman, and all the instructions are here. Everything is here to finish him off. Look, he's got his little arms and legs ready to go. His little vest. So cute. So if anyone would like, if you like a challenge, there you go. So this is Mr. Snowman. And you guys, I literally loaded all this over and over. Here. Humpty Dumpty Snowman. Okay, that is him. I guess I name him weird. All right, and let's put $5 on him if anyone's up for a challenge. There you go. So our little snowman with his little, oh look, here's his little eyeballs with extra ones in there and this little nose. Yeah, I really have to learn how to use the sew machine, right? Um, well, technically it's not at my house yet. My dad said I could have it, but then he wants to sew something first. So it's a Bernina though. It'd be nice to get it. All righty, so we'll move this one over. I have a couple dolls. If you can look in the thing, she's available, but I'm just gonna pull out. I have some sewing patterns, but you guys, I wasn't gonna sew on them. I was gonna use them for some ephemera. And then there's things people do, like the whole patterns and everything are in these things. But look at this one from Vogue. Is that not fun? And then is this Scream? Is it 60s or 80s, you guys think? Probably could be both, but I think 60s. Yeah, there's some fun ones. So so over here. My grandma did make most of her own clothes. Look at that gown. Yeah, that's 80s, I think, that one. This one's so cute. That would be worth doing for a summer. Well, I wouldn't wear it, but for my grands. So anyway, if anyone wants any of those, she made all yours. Isn't that awesome? Now, did you plan on making it all for your kids or nieces and nephews? Like, I'm always planning that stuff, but it doesn't happen. All right, I'm going to import. Sorry, guys. I had to run to the store, and guess what? My puppy jumps out of the car and ran into the store through the pizza area and the ice cream area. I'm like, I could not believe it. And my husband just laughs because she would never pull that on him, but she does for me. All right, I'm bringing just a couple things in that didn't import, or I didn't import it proper, probably. So yeah, this dog is running around the store. I'm worried to death it's going to squat and pee or something. It jumping on people, and I am old as dirt, and I'm running after this puppy. It was crazy. Oh well. All right, and okay, they're coming in here. I had to import them in again. One more minute, I'll get them in there. But I know time flies here. It goes fast when we have to 30 minutes and move on. Have you all enjoyed the raid train? I can't talk. It has been really nice to get to know some of you and learn your style and see what you're up to with everything. It's a lot of fun. All right, I can't find this listing to save my life, so I'm gonna move on. Um, I thought I was ready to be able to fill in, and I guess I'm a little more disorganized than I thought. Oh, it's probably in active. There they are. There it is. Sorry, guys. All right, we'll be done in 1 second. All right, that's enough. We'll bring them in. By then, our time will be gone. So anyway, if anybody did want any of these, they're just $1 a piece. Or if you want a couple, we can do 2 for $1. Let's move some of this stuff. All right, that's pinned. And we can do 2 for $1. Yeah, it's hard, because you're pulling crafts and it's such a wide area for what people what people are looking for. You don't know exactly what to pull. So, friend of the forest. Woohoo! All right, girl. What would you like? Let's go with 1, 2. Which 2 do you want? 3. So then 1, 2, 3. We're going backwards on them. 4, 5, 6. Vogue is 7 and 8 for the last spring one. That is very cute too. All right, 4 and 7. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These two, we have the threads and the Vogue. All right, perfect. Thank you. I was thinking of framing that, or using it on a page with your ephemera. But either way, they are coming your way. I'll run them real quick in case anyone wants any more. And did it run right? I don't know if it ran right, but yeah, it did. Okay. So we'll do it again. So I hope you're all having a good evening. It's so beautiful in Michigan. We don't often get this. Let's do it the right way. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, and 6. So 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1 and 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have this one. Are you going to make them or are you going to use them for ephemera? Boy, if you ever made those, send me a pic. That would be amazing. But, even to put them on a wall and then what are those things called? Shadow box. And then put some old buttons on. I mean, there's so much fun you can do with that. But thank you. All right. I appreciate you. And we're doing one more. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 if anybody wants any more. If not, we'll find something else for you. Doing ephemera. You know what? I even seen people were using these, like, say you get a huge amount at like the thrift store or something, and they're using them to wrap in. Like, I thought, man, that was a good idea too, but I'd rather use the pictures. He's saying, oh no. All right. So the rest of those are available later. All right. We have some dowels. I don't know if anyone's under the dowels. I had some buttons. I don't know how this would work though. Let me pull them up and see if I loaded the buttons for y'all. If there's anything you see or just want to see closer, let me know. And did the buttons come in? Nope, I'd have to pull them in if anyone would like buttons, but this is what I had. We have a bunch of vintage different ones. If anyone is interested, I was gonna do like 2 for $1. Some of them though, are more expensive, but if anyone wants any of these, let me know. These were pretty cool too, the metal ones. So we could do 2 for $1 on these. And if not, then what would you like to see next? How about, my goodness, guys, any direction you want to see anything? I have this. No, thank you, friend of the force. I appreciate you. So these will be available. These are There's some cool ones, but you need to know what kind of project you're working on, I think, for these. But anyway, I'll have lots of buttons in another show later too. This, you guys, I got it to try to sell my miniatures with, and I was too disorganized. Someone else may be able to use it, and if not, could just be used for a toy like it is. I'm gonna run it under my. Yeah, I'm sorry, my inventory didn't come in. That was so. Oh, we have that too. We could run. You guys, I also have a industrial scale. If anyone sells on here, it's really nice. I unfortunately bought 2 of them, and here they sit. All right. Imported that. Anyway, I'd run this for $5 if anybody wants that. It was opened, but all the pieces and everything are there. So if anybody wants the micro toy, let me know. These are cool. They're the corks. That's what they are, corks. But there's all kinds of them in there. And that would just be under the dollar. Here we go. This is some paper things and different crafts. So those corks are running for $1 if anyone knows what to do with them. Let me pick the buttons up. Yeah, I guess you can do some fun projects. You know what? I wondered if you could use buttons and make like a little people, and kind of make like some ornaments or something. Oh, you got it. Friend of the forest. They're coming to you. Oh, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Get your little package going there. It should be once you hit 9 something, all the shipping is covered. So if not, let me know. I've shown these earlier today, but these are just a basket to make. They were like at the Joann's years ago. They used to have the crafts for the kids. And this is the windmill. And let's see if we can run them or not. All right. Do we have any crocheters in here? Okay. All right. I'm just going to put them under the main. Oh, I didn't pin it. Sorry. I'll pin it there. And these would be choice, either or, for $5. So you can get this kit to make that kind of a windmill. I believe it's wood. And then you have the paint and yarn and different things in there. And this, you have a little bit of weaving on it, and everything's in there to make it. So those are available. Thank you for looking at that. Oh, this was cute. I didn't get this out last time. Although it really isn't as crafty as it is just cute. So it's your little wicker basket, and it's never been opened. And it has, isn't that cute? The little tea set for the little girls, or just to put in the corner and have a cutesy little set. I wonder if I put that in the buy it now. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna pin it and change it. Here we go. Oh, is it not gonna edit? All right, I had it for 20 and I will bring that down. Oh, here it is. Okay. We'll do this for 14 if anybody likes it. There we go. I think I did it right. It still should be in there, and I didn't do it right. One more time. Where'd it go? Anyway, when my grandbabies were little, I never had time to do it with my kids. I feel awful, but when my grandbabies were little, we would take apple juice, and I would put apple juice and really put it in the teapot and let them. Yeah, I didn't bring it in. I'm sorry. I'm not going to waste more time, but this will be 12 if anybody wants. I will bring it in for you. But what we did is we put real little apple juice in there, and they would just sit there for an hour and pour that, because they don't usually get to do that. So they love making a mess and having fun. All right, we had the one porcelain doll. People did put a thing on this. Is this the one? Yeah, look. She's just missing a head, y'all. Yeah. So doll makers would understand all this. My mother got into that too. She had her own business and everything. So you have the hair and you have the doll. We're just missing the head, y'all. Just minor detail, little minor detail. So, okay, here she is. And if anybody is into doll making, she is $10, which is less money than their wig is. Like these things are expensive when you get into them. But my kids looked at it when they were little and knocked it over after she had it all done. And so she was always going to attempt to redo it and never made it. We got to get at them projects when we have youth, y'all. Easier said than done, though, isn't it? All right. Well, y'all, I don't know what to show you. We had to build a Christmas village. It's like the Putz houses. And that I tried to do one and it got smashed with the grands and all that, so I never got back to it. But it has all of your how to do the Putz houses, and then in the back it has well, it comes with all the glue, all that's in there and hasn't been touched. But it comes with patterns too if you want to make more of them. You have your patterns in there, you can copy, and then yeah, tells you how to make all of it. So if you love putts, but you don't love the prices of them, But yeah, I can show you the underneath is the glue and everything. But look how cute the tree is and everything. You have the bells for the little different things. So that's available. And there it is. All right. And we'll bring that down to $9 if anyone wants it. Because I know the shipping's probably nine something. So, and on the bottom it has, felt and different things you need for everything. So that is up and running. And who are we raiding into next? We're going into, let me read this here. Rebellious? No, not rebellious. Is it rebellious? Rebellious? No, okay. We're raiding her next. Let me get her name better. I gotta look at it closer. My eyes are horrible. We have some kits here. This has a bunch of vintage cards of My Little Pony in it. This one is a big kit with bridge, all kinds of bridge things, and I have a couple others. And we were running those for $1 if anybody wants either of those, and then I can pull others up. But this one had cards from the UK in them. Only about 3 or 4 because they're brand new, but cute as can be. I can get them out. Oh, I ain't getting my nails done. Sorry, you guys. Anyway, did I start it? So it has a little bunny and it has cute bingo card. Look at that one. This is from the UK and they're not used. Valentine's color book and another card or two's in there. And then this is a bridge pack with all kinds of older stuff in there. Ephemera stuff, I guess you would say. It has some of them that has the scores on their bridge card and everything. And it's pretty cute. So those two were up. And I have these. They are, you know how you pinch them on the Christmas tree and put candles on them? But you know what I was thinking of doing, you guys, is taking them and putting the miniature trees on them or something. See, they pinch on the bottom. But anyway, they're literally extremely old. And then we have a huge pack of Valentine's stuff, all kinds of mishmash I could go through if you're interested. And either of those would be $1. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming by. Please give our engineer Gypsy's Eyes Create. I said it, Gypsy. I said it right. And all of our sellers are listed in the show notes. If you would give us all a follow, we would love it. Mhm. And we have this little one. I know Valentine's is over, but look at how cute it is. And then you can change this. This came off too, but you can change the little Valentine cards or make it a little more Christmassy. And it has some of the vintage cookies on it, but it needs a little TLC on it. And I bet I didn't load that up in there either. All right, we can run it on here if anyone wants to tackle it. And oh, I didn't. What am I doing? Boy, hit the wrong button. It goes crazy on us. Okay, I'm in the right button. There we go. I just have to edit it. So that'd be $5 if anyone wants to bring that home and rework it and get it a little cuter. I know I'm forgetting a couple things. Oh, here's that vest. Found the other vest. I'll show you that. We have any sewers in the house? Oh, he had to go for the grandbaby. I know. Sometimes you have to just hit that phone if that grandbaby's calling. We had one for the longest time, and now I have 16 real and seven additional faux grandbabies who think I'm there. I'm a Meemaw, y'all. I'm Meemaw. So this is the nautical vest, and everything plus is in here. It's one of those that you bring it from that. If you're a sewer, you would get it. But most of it's cut out, extra pieces. You probably could make more than one. I'm not sure. So anyway, it's a little nautical. That definitely needs to be adopted and to be fixed. It's too cute to just leave in a bag, y'all. So let's run that for you if anybody wants. And that's 7. We'll bring it to 5. And that's running. And I better check my time, huh? It flies by. Is it time to go already? It is time to raid? Oh my goodness, y'all. I love you. I had fun. We'll do it again soon. And everybody, you already have tickets paid for, so stay on the train. I'm going to get the raid ready. And we had one buyer. I'll send you the gift with it, honey, instead of doing it the other way. So we're going into RE, right? You said, sorry, had to look again. Yeah, it's Rebellis. All right. All right, guys, take care. Thank you. Here we go. REB. Rebellis 123 coming up. Take care, guys. Choo choo.